Welcome to the second episode of Grubby's WarCraft 3 Commentaries. This series is brought to you by the man on the mic, Grubby, and made possible by my main sponsor Steelseries, manufacturers of excellent professional gaming gear. The theme of this series, at least right now, is a retrospective on some legendary games of my WarCraft 3 career. In episode 1, I showed you the only ever game in the professional circuit of WarCraft 3 where a pit lord and an alchemist faced off in a crucial game for $10,000 in the BlizzCon 2005. Now, I'll be taking you to the second game of the series on Gnoll. Thank you for watching, and we're gonna start right now. So, I haven't pre-watched this replay, which means that some of it will be a bit of a refresher to my own memory as well. Now let's see, I'm spawning here at the 6 o'clock location, 4K Grubby. That's sure to bring up memories if nothing else. And here's SK.Zacard in the north 12 o'clock position. So Gnoll is a map which has a fountain in the middle. And this fountain is a mana fountain, quite important for the game. Although I have to say, you know, in Orc Mirror, you both have the same army, the same heroes, usually. So whether it's mana or healing doesn't necessarily change the game in one person's favor or the other. But I used to have matches with Rotterdam, Kevin, who is an Orc player from the Netherlands. And I remember I always favored it if it was a mana fountain, and he favored it if it was a healing fountain. It really depends on the playstyle, and that's how it worked out between the two of us. I like to use spells and so on and come back and regenerate, and he liked to play very aggressive. And in Orc Mirror, when you're the aggressor, let's say the blue orc here right now, which is me, let's say if I'm being aggressive here in the red base over here, every time I have a unit which is near to death, I could send it back safely all the way to the fountain and then heal up here at the fountain. Now, he can't do the same, because if he wants to send a hurt unit down, I would be intercepting it. So, healing fountain favors the aggressive player usually. Now it's a mana fountain. So, let's see. We're both playing with Blade Master and Grunts. I have chosen for an open base build because on this position it's extremely difficult to make a base which makes sense, which also closes off your peons from attacks. He has chosen for a semi-closed base. This means that the peons over here cutting wood will be on the safe side, and the ones over here are rather exposed. This position has wood equal distance just about on both sides, so he wisely spread out his peons half left, half right. And he has the option of using his base as a sort of maze, albeit with a dead end. And for me, it's more of a slide in a kid's playground. You can slide through, and there's openings on both sides. He is not scouting at all. He's not scouting with a peon, wants to get more lumber. The wood is far enough, he thought, and should just get enough to tech quickly. And I'm scouting over here, but only one position. Now, why is that? I didn't actually remember me doing that, but the way it works on Gnoll, in that time, back in 2005, the meta game, both players will be creeping the goblin shops. And sooner or later, you're going to meet your opponent. And based on the timing that you meet someone at a shop, you can already construe his position. For example, I'm heading here with my Blade Master to the shop, and I meet him the same time. That means he's either at the top left position or at the top position. And you really want to be able to get information about your opponent's starting position and creep patterns based on what items he's carrying, in this case a lightning shield, so he did the same thing as me, creeping the goblin shop. And his starting position, so it could either be top left or the top, but I see his grunts are coming from, well no, his grunts would come from above anyway. But I think it would have taken longer to reach here. He could not have come here at the same time as me had he spawned in the top left position, because that's actually quite a long distance to the shop. So now I already know where he is. Why did I creep Why did I scout here on the left with the peon and just there, and I didn't go on and I didn't scout the right? That's because if he was on the right, I would meet him in this shop right away, most likely. But if he's on the left, there's no point for me to go to the second camp right here, as I did now. So he would have already crept it, and that would have been wasted time. Had he then crept this and then gone up, that would mean by the time I get here, he's happily creeping the second camp. So you don't want to waste a second in Warcraft 3, professional or competitive play. Back to the game. So we're both chasing our grunt. With the windwalk ability of the Blade Master, it's quite hard to save your grunt even if you keep everything together. And what usually happens is that both will attack one of the other's grunts. And the one who has better micro will try to save his grunts or maybe give up and then go creep. There are a lot of options at this point. It's pretty hard sometimes to know what is the correct thing to do. For example, I will take up to 200-300 damage if I want to kill that grunt, and almost all of my mana. What he did is he gets boots of speed and dust, and if I had been low on mana and health, it would have been quite possible that had I got boots here afterwards, after killing it on 100 life, and then gone to the fountain, that he would have been able to make me run away from the middle, possibly kill me, but if not, I would have given away map control to him. So that's why I didn't choose to kill the grunt, although it's possible. Now he woke up the creeps, get some bonus damage on my grunt, and we'll be able to kill it off really easily. So this is definitely an opportunity he wants to be taking. And try to do some block, make him at least use one windwalk, but lose a grunt there. Now, the grunt that I kill won't be at quite as cheap as a cost as he did, but I did damage 2 separate grunts. That's worth something at least. I'm making a voodoo lounge, and he's not yet. Right now I'm seeing numbers in my head, possibilities. I see the option of killing 2 grunts, 1 grunt. Want to be as greedy as possible, and he's actually coming back, so I get to do some free creeping, and I get level 2 before killing his grunt. That's gonna help if I get some critical strikes. It gives me more mana, damage, armor, and there I go with a critical. That means I don't have to use another windwalk, but I do it anyway. Alright, I'm gonna get out, no problem. And he spent that time going home, so I actually got 2 grunts now. So although he had a better early game, for some reason I managed to come back with that. So tier 2 is finished, making Shadowhunter and a Bestiary. My resources are quite low on the wood. It's extremely far on Gnoll wood to get wood as an orc. Perhaps I should shift them here, but this is a safer area, and that's why I'm going to go for a really fast war mail. I got that creep. I have to run away now though. It's going to get quite risky. A little bit of a miscontrol by me there. Gonna get some damage on my grunts, but with my Shadowhunter coming out soon, I should be able to put a stop to any permanent damage he will try to do. Not sure why my grunt ran through there again. He won't be... Actually, it's a healing fountain, I think. No? I'm not sure. So he wants to get that grunt. He has 90 mana. So at this point, it means he can do 1 windwalk, but that means he cannot use the windwalk to kill the grunt. He has to get the kill on on his current mode right now, and then he wants the windwalk to get out. If he was greedy or way worse than he is, and he isn't, he could be like, let's just use a windwalk and kill him quickly. But Shadowhunter or Surround would kill him off, or he would have to use his town portal. So I know that if I can block direct access to my grunt, he won't be able to use that windwalk to kill the grunt. Get a last second hex there. Show him the way is open. Quickly block him. Hex again, and boom. Just too greedy. The Shadowhunter out, and of course some nice micro by me. And he's using that time to creep with the Shadowhunter. So now I'm doing some healing. Warmill almost done. Going for grunts and raiders. No spirit lodge yet. Don't have the lumber, and he is making a spirit lodge. We're making the blade master. if you're not used to killing the opponent's hero in the early game, by the way, it's a healing fountain. Couldn't see that correctly in the colors. Anyway, if you're not used to killing your opponent's hero in the early game, it might be that you don't know how to follow it up. And I mean, that sounds kind of weird because you're like, well, you kill this hero, instant advantage, which you will be able to capitalize on no matter what you do. Whether you expand, whether you attack, everything you do, you should be in an advantage. Not completely true, because if I decide to be like, okay, I kill this hero, I'm in good position, I'm going to attack him cross-map, he's going to have more units out than me, and it's going to be on his side of the map. So he's going to have Voodoo Lounge, he could be using Mercenary Camp to get some creeps, so you still want to kind of know what to do after killing the opponent's hero. And the way it went wrong for me once was I was practicing really hard for a match against Kai with Todd, and I was doing, it was hard. It was a difficult map, difficult matchup, and Todd's really strong. And I was aware that Sky was very strong as well. It was I think in 2005 or 6, and no, it was probably 2007. But anyway, finally, I played against Sky. And the early game went way better than I ever had it in practice. Right away with level 1 Blade Master, I killed the opponent's Sky's level 1 Archmage. I was like, yeah! Then I was like, okay, what do I do now? Do I hang around this altar and kill him again if he pops out? Do I go home to heal, or do I creep? I didn't know what to do, because I hadn't been in that situation before in practice. So it seems so silly or so obvious, but it's really important how you follow it up, because I knew all the timings of a regular game. I knew, his Archmage can be here, 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 here during that time of the game. And I was prepared for that. But his hero is dead. Should be a really big advantage. It did cost me something because my Blade Master was low on life and mana. But I didn't know what to do. So, in my practice, I tried to recreate situations whereby if I kill the opponent's hero, how do I follow up? And one thing which is really good to do is to get your Blade Master at level 3 and then kind of get information. So you creep up your Shadowhunter and you get information about where his first hero, second hero is. If you know his whole army is accounted for, or somewhere else on the map not near you, you can creep up your Shadowhunter really freely. For example, this is quite risky. I'm creeping with only my Shadowhunter in the middle and with my army the rest. But I know that his hero is here. He's not scouting me around right now, so that's what you call to have a really nice map control over your opponent. And Blade Master 3 is king in Orc Mirror. It really is, because you get 40 seconds of Windwalk, and you get to know where your opponent is. So now I'm rejoining my Shadowhunter, and I'm choosing to go for Spirit Lodge, but a bit later. Couldn't make it before because I had no lumber. And I'm going for a really early steel armor upgrade. So, okay, I cannot rewind, but I'm sorry. I got really greedy here, and I lost my Blade Master level 3, which is even worse than losing Blade Master level 2. So, that's pretty bad. I guess I got a bit too happy that I killed this hero. That's why it's like no reason at all to feel bad if you lose your Blade Master level 2. Even if it was a stupid mistake, it's really important to manage your psychology correctly. You gotta think, how am I gonna get back into this game? If you don't have an answer, just play standard, strong and smart, and it might be that your opponent gives you back a present in return. That he makes a mistake on his turn. So now I'm doing something quite risky. If he had Blade Master level 3, he would find this and he would bring a Shadowhunter to creep check me. But I know he's not there yet, and I made a calculated risk to get back into the game by creeping a big camp, which will give me Shadowhunter level 3 nearly. And I thought probably I won't get creep checked. Okay, so did I turn on the music?
A player's forces are under attack.
It is on, but it's in a lull. Okay, so he goes on to creep Blade Master level 3. He has a Shadowrun level 3, good item, greater mana pot. Gonna play this replay a little bit faster because it's quite long. I'm coming out with Kodobis. the Orc Mirror matchup developed a lot over the years. Like, back here in 2005, actually it was already quite similar as to what it was in 2010. Not much changed there, but I really loved the matchup because a lot of things changed in creep routes and in effectiveness of creep jacks, and a lot of tactics changed. The unit composition not so much, but right before this series of 2005, it was still a lot of Farseer, it was mass Kodos, there were no Spirit Walkers being used yet, and even when Spirit Walkers were being used, not everyone knew exactly how strong it is to have a Kodo Beast in your army. Like, for example, he's at 50 food without Kodo Beast, and I think this is one of the first games where that happened in an Orc Mirror matchup, to go, to make the Kodo Beast part of the 50 food army. Later it became really standard, but you can see I'm doing it and he's not. Helps, all the units get a damage boost. And the protection scroll, it's really nice. If you use it correctly in a fight and your opponent has limited mana on the Spirit Walker, that 2 armor upgrade really matters a lot. And it only costs 150, so it's cheaper than Heal Scroll, and I think sometimes it's better than Heal Scroll. You gotta try that sometime. I'm building a tower here. I noticed he crept that expansion, and I just want to make sure he doesn't get any secret expansions over there. At this point he scouted me out. He's coming in for a quick check, so I know that he's coming, so I'll be trying to get that rock golem as quickly as possible and then TP out. But let's see who gets that one. Yeah, he steals the creep and does not have space for the item, so I get the item and then I'll be TPing out right away. He already went over 50 food, and that's why he's able to play so aggressively. Of course, a creep jack is always good, but he wants to fight right now. He's losing 30% of his income because he is in low upkeep. So the fact that he's going to creep this really big camp, it can only mean that he probably wants to creep this, get a bit more food, or get a nice item, and then go for like a game-changing fight. And he's still 0-0 upgrades, just making his first attack upgrade. As for me, I'm still at 50 food, which is considered really greedy, and I'm getting my first attack upgrade as well, but I already have 2 armor, and I'm still on 50 food. So a fight right now is not in my advantage. I ideally want to wait 2-3 more minutes for a big fight. So I'm level 3-3, and he's just got level 4. And he's going to get a big item, so item and hero level advantage are on his side. And I've got the upgrade and the money advantage. Let's see what he gets there. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. A red drake, which is free money in the shop. You don't really want to use that. Your opponent can just dispel it with any dispel unit, in this case Spirit Walkers, and you'll get some experience for that. So now I saw that he didn't take the expansion. This is like one of the least likely expansions for me to take, and I think this will come and help me later. I think it's one of the trademarks that I used to have in WarCraft, to take some really tricky and secret expansions. If my opponent scouted out one and killed it, they were happy, and I had another one building. Or if they thought I had none, I would have one building. Always one more than they knew. Really like that kind of sneaky play. So I spotted him at the middle now. That's quite scary. Quickly go over 50. He's getting geared up to attack me right now. Has a lot of surplus money. Not making any units yet, although he keeps selecting his stuff. There we go. Yeah, I think he's just checking for any expansions. Very glad that I chose to get it here. He's at 2-0 now, getting armor upgrade, and I'm at 1-2 and getting the second attack upgrade. So I'm quite ahead. 62 food now. Only 1 heal scroll at the moment. Need another one? Yeah, there we go. So I'm scouting him out here.
We're under attack!
That peon. I wonder whether I sent it to the expansion. If so, I don't think he realized it. He's checking the other likely place for expansion, but I don't have it there either. So, because I guess he must have been wondering why my army is like rather small. But upgrades could account for some of that, or maybe bad macro or something. But it was actually the expansion. So he's creeping right next to it. He does actually know. Does he know that I was building a tower there? Maybe. But the tower says, like, I'm denying you an expansion here. It doesn't say I'm building advanced defenses for my future expansions. Let's see what he gets there. Okay, not that useful item either. Furbolgs. Can use it, but can be dispelled. So at this point, I don't need to fight, but I don't want him to feel like I don't want to fight. So I'm heading to his side of the map. I still have a town portal if I need to. If I at this point played really passively, he would get wind of my expansion, I think, and he would end up scouting for it and finding it. If I do a trading fight now, having superior upgrades still, because he's not getting second armor, but he could be, then I will probably pick up the pieces of the fight better, because I have more money. But his position is definitely better, and this is going to cost me a raider. I wonder whether I'm going to TP out or fight. So a lot of people ask me how to micro in Orc Mirror. Well, there are damage types and armor types which you should try to keep into account. Grunts, they have normal attack damage, and they do bonus damage on medium armor, which is what a raider has. So ideally you want to be attacking the raiders with grunts. The raiders do siege damage, which does bonus damage on the spirit walkers and on Kodo beasts, because they're both unarmored. So if you can snipe those walkers and Kodos with your raiders. And finally, Kodos do piercing damage. Same as raider, they're well to attack walkers and Kodo beasts. Now heroes doesn't matter what they attack, but they do equal damage on everything. So you basically want to just use your hero to kill low life units. Because the way heal scroll works, it heals all of the units around a hero equally. So it's better to damage one unit incredibly much and kill it off than to damage everything equally, and then he can get a really, really efficient heal scroll in. And that's also the way it works with Spirit Link. It distributes damage, which is really good for heal scroll and heal wave. But if you dispel Spirit Link, you can more easily kill a singular unit. So I usually like to watch Orc Mirror fights in slow motion, in half speed, because it's the only way that you can really make sense of it. Like I chose to hex his Blade Master, which is a momentary reduction in his DPS. He could of course dispel it immediately, as he could for my protection scroll, but there's a price for everything. He doesn't have infinite mana, and I can hex him again. I can ensnare him, and there's a lot of things to do. So I would say right now his positioning is slightly better at the front line, but his range is a bit too far away, whereas I'm already here. His Blade Master is in a good position because he's quite safe with Town Portal and Greater Heal. And a lot of my walkers and Kodos, if left to their own devices, are going to be attacking his Blade Master. So you want to tank with Blade Master because he has 7 armor. And well, mine in this case has 11 armor. It's because of these boots and the protection scroll. So let's see how this fight envelops, and I will tell you what I see. Well, I see my raider going down first by a nice little surround of 4 units. I see a red raider over here. I'm bouldering his Blade Master again, healing my raider. He is choosing to summon some Furbolgs because that's extra mana I would have to use. I only have 3 Spirit Walkers. My protection scroll is doing really well so far. I think it's already worth it. He dispels a large portion of it. Right after he disenchants, he's using heal scroll, speed scroll, everything. Speed scroll doesn't do extra damage, but it looks really scary, and his units are going to be in position faster. So you see here this raider is dying because it was in a fragile position right away. Both doing some heal waves. I didn't re-spirit link these grunts here yet. So I didn't. Okay, there I'm going with the re-spirit link. Really important to do that, otherwise the frontline units are going to die rather quickly. Both of us didn't eat with the Kodo yet at all. You want to be ensnaring the enemy Kodo beast as often as possible. to make sure they can't eat units. The sooner you eat your enemy unit, the more readily it will be taken out of the battle. So he could be eating here a little bit of a micro laziness, but there's so much going on in this fight. So you want to be right on time with all your heals, pulling back units if possible, and then snaring his Blade Master there. Ideally, I want to make sure no unit is near the Blade Master when the ensnare is going on, so that he's losing more and more damage time. I chose for quick invulnerability here because it was a little bit risky, me standing there amongst all his units, killing some units. I'm still at 78 food. He's at 62, so I'm doing really well for myself so far. I think the upgrades are helping a lot, plus the armor upgrade from Protection Scroll. Okay, he still has a lot of mana on his Shadowhunter. I'm nearly running out, so I want to be using my TP either if my Blade Master is going to die, or if all my army is at orange life, or if my Shadowhunter runs out of mana. And I think right now there isn't much more to get for me in this fight. I should be TPing out right away now. And I think it's a bit of a mistake for me to use Hex on this Blade Master there instead of Heal Wave. But I think I was still in cooldown and I was getting kind of scared. So ideally I should have found Portal out of this fight about 10 seconds ago, and it would have been perfect. I think I'm going to lose a lot of units in rapid succession now. These grunts here, and there isn't much for me to kill from him right now. So yeah, it's getting really bad for me now, and I wonder when I'm going to TP out. He still has heal waves, and I think I didn't realize that I was doing so badly towards the end of the fight. The first part went really well, but he had more heal scrolls and he had more heal waves. So now he's at 62 and I'm at 62. I'm at level 5-4 and he's at 4-5. So I have a higher level Blade Master, but he has a higher level Shadowhunter, and I think that's way more important. The Shadowhunter with heal wave level 3 is extremely crucial in fights like this. He also ate 2 of my units, and my coders are dead and ate nothing.
Ready to ride.
So it's better for him right now. I have 68 food, but 6 of that food is in his belly, nearly digested, for which he will gain enough experience if his Blade Master is near to get level 5.
My life for the Horde.
Let's see how his upgrades are at. I still have upgrade advantage, 1 extra armor, but there are no creeps around me right now, and I need that Shadowhunter level 5, and I don't have it. Plus, I only have a +6 agility, and he has 3 gloves of haste, 4 gloves of haste.
Ready to ride.
Just drinking a little bit of water there. Right, so at this point, the 20-minute mark has passed, and generally, I believe it's some research or statistic, but it seems fairly reasonable. A statistic that you can only concentrate heavily for 20 minutes in a row. So that means right now we're kind of heading into the duke it out stage, the throw punches at each other, and both are tired. A lot of adrenaline has been passing through us, and we hear the crowd cheering and a lot of moves, and this game is not empty of mistakes, and that's why the game goes on for that long. But it's super exciting while you're playing it. I feel really alive. It's very fun, but also you get super nervous because there's so much at stake. Honor, the BlizzCon title, and $10,000. So playing really safe here. Where's my Blade Master at, by the way? Okay, so that's scary. I'm scouting to see if he has expansions and where he is at, and he's coming in here right now. He doesn't know though where my Blade Master is, so that's one advantage I have. He probably thinks I'm scouting him out right here, but if he had attacked me right there, it'd be pretty scary. I still need a heal scroll, so getting one before I'm heading home. I'm in a pretty good position here with one peon over there. What's he going to do? Maybe scout out his expansions. He decided not to attack yet. So we've both been over 50 food for a long time, so we don't really have enough money anymore to go back to 80 food. But this expansion has been helping me a lot. Peon over there, he still doesn't know about my expansion. Okay, fight happens. Again, he gets a pretty good position because my raiders are too far ahead. I do ensnare a raider which is not fighting right now, that helps. Choosing again to hex his Blade Master. If he dispels right here, he's going to get a perfect disenchant because he's going to remove all the Spirit Link and the hex, but his walkers are a little bit too far away. So I'm choosing to have his walkers attack my blade, which is going to really save my grunts here. And that was really bad. I wanted to hex his Kodo to prevent him eating my raider, but if you do that after he eats your raider instantly dies. So you don't even have a chance to save your raider anymore from his belly. That was poor hex by me. No link on this raider, so you can see how easily it's dying. Do get to ensnare that second Kodo so it doesn't eat. And this Kodo right here is feeling pretty hungry right now, so I hope he's going for a snack soon. Blade level 5 will be taking critical strike level 3. I chose to get Protector Scroll again. He only has about 4 more dispels, or less than that if he chooses to do more Spirit Links. So, Protection Scroll is nice. He cannot dispel everything at once, and helps me to take more damage. I have so much more armor than him right now, but with the extra upgrade and the Protection Scroll. But I still don't have level 5 Shadow, so my priority in this fight does not revolve around damage types or anything like that. My priority in this fight is to kill one unit as quickly as possible. I only need 33 extra experience, so that's actually 2 units, because one grunt gives 60 XP. So I want to kill 2 units really quickly, and only then is the fight going to be fair as far as heal waves goes. Is it going to be like more economical, more efficient for me? So this grunt looks killable, and this raider as well. So if I get those 2, it will be quite good. He gets to eat another one with that Kodo, because the raider instantly died when I hexed. Yeah, I wanted to kill his Blade Master. I thought I'm gonna get it, but he heal waved it in time. It was more of a lure. And the more you focus on trying to kill the enemy's Blade Master, if it doesn't work, it's really bad, because that's less damage in general distributed over your enemy's army. So if you are able to have the nerve, the guts, to lure your opponent to attack your blade without them being able to kill it, that would be perfect. But if you lose your Blade Master, the fight could be over. And my Blade Master is getting focused. I don't have enough mana to Windwalk. And I just passed an invulnerability, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it in time. Spirit Link helps a lot, and he can't get close enough to it with his blade. Am I going to save it in time? Yes. You can only do that on local area network. But it's still really risky. I have nothing else to save him, and still no mana. And he does the big bad voodoo. He got level 6 during this fight, and it completely pulls me out of position and makes it really hard for me to do anything in this fight. So I wisely, I think, Town Portal out. Really awesome to see this skill in a pro level game, and so effective, because now he can go to the fountain and heal for free. And because he has map control, I have to spend money to heal solve everything. He gets to heal for free, so really good for him. It saves him money and makes him able to kind of offset that money advantage I have from this expansion. And I just want to say so much props to Zacard that he is able to fight on even terms with me for so long, despite me having upgrade advantage and all that extra money. I mean, I've been mining 4,000 gold from that expansion already, and we have pretty equal armies, and he's got better hero levels, so this guy's got amazing micro, always great games when we play it, and this just became a super epic game. And well, he finally expanded. He must be thinking that he has both map control and expansion advantage over me. I mean, he scouted pretty much every expansion there is except for top left. Just kind of lucky for me, but also sneaky and kind of a calculated, I guess, decision. So now he wants to make sure that he keeps that expansion safe for my tower. I'm forcing him to pull back, which gives me some extra free healing here at the heal fountain. Pretty worth it, I think, for the 50 experience that he gets from killing those two things and the money I lose. So I'm making some more ground generators, some long distance mining because I don't really need the lumber. And I got again my favorite protection scroll, something I've been doing and he hasn't, so it's really debatable whether it's good or not. It's kind of interesting when you see those small divergences in mirror matchups. And you have those kind of divergences in every game where there are mirror matchups. Not everyone always plays the same. In StarCraft 2 you have it, in WarCraft 3. And although Orc Mirror may look the same, there are so many cute little important, incredibly crucial things which I think a lot of other players don't really catch, and probably I didn't do you justice in describing all of the little things that happen here in this game, but no. So at this point we are gonna be on equal income, but I know that I still had a little bit of extra money before him. Like, he's not mining fully yet, only with 4 peons, so if I'm gonna wait longer, everything is gonna equalize. Time in Warcraft 3 is the great equalizer. So, because if I'm gonna wait, none of us is gonna feel really comfortable to go over 80 food. You're gonna get almost no money, so we're both gonna get around 80 food. He's finally gonna have enough money to get that second armor upgrade. We're gonna have about the same amount of heal scrolls, and it wouldn't really be that good for me. So on the first time in this game, I'm gonna be the one who really moves out with the plan as the aggressor, because I feel like it would be advantageous for me to pressure. But it's kind of hard to go through this choke. He sees me coming, and he's gonna be in a great position. And I would be arriving in a snake, so although I really wanted to attack there, you could see it, I decided to pull back. I want to get better position. Just get a little bit of extra money. Tomes. There's one creep camp. No, there's no creep camp left on the map. Or maybe this one. Yeah, that's funny. And these two. So I'm expanding, and he may be thinking that this is my only expansion. And because of that, his eyes, the eye of Sauron, will be focused over here. And the way that works for me is that it gives me a kind of guarantee that he's going to be attacking me here. Perhaps not right away. Perhaps he's thinking that he's the only one mining right now. And that means that he will wait until this expansion is about 80%, and then he should be attacking me. That would be perfect if this really was my only expansion. Because that would mean that he has maximum money before I get my initial money. I would have an investment which didn't pay off. So, and he's finally going to scout my expansion, so you can strike away what I just said. He's going to want to attack immediately once he sees this, or he's going to want to harass this expansion or take it down. But if he does that, he's going to pull himself out of position, and I'm going to be able to kill this one. And then this one is going to come up. So it's a dilemma for him. He's going to feel really shitty now. He did not click the gold mine. He realized what's going on now, how I've been able to stay into this game. And if you think I have a big smile on my face right now, no. Super focused all the way till the end, both of us. I mean, the moment you think you are GG over your opponent, you're going to lose. You want to never expect a GG until your opponent types it out and leaves the game. It's super fatal to think that you're winning. Like, I can guarantee you, at no point during this game did I think, oh, I'm doing good, I'm winning. Constantly you have to be afraid, basically. Afraid of something that changes the momentum of the game. And you want to think of active ways to counter that. So he's actually 4 food ahead of me right now, and really important to understand the outcome of an orc versus orc battle is just to look at the items. So my Shadow Hunter is safe from personal attacks, and I also have 3 consumables which affect my whole army. My Blade Master has 1 heal scroll and another speed scroll, and defended against personal attack with the invulnerability. So I have 2 heal scrolls. He has heal scroll mana pot, really good. At this point I remember it wasn't a habit of mine yet to get mana pots on Shadow Hunter, but it's really worth it. And he has 2 heal scrolls, so he's better equipped in the item department basically, and he has more food. But because I know that the fight was probably going to take place here at my base, those 2 towers might come into play to form some kind of defensive advantage. That's why I made him. If I thought that he's not going to have to attack here, I would have just invested an extra unit instead of the towers. So he speed scrolls here, and the way that works is really nice because his melee units are going to be able to close the distance more easily with the speed scroll. So he's going to get more damage in, basically, on me. So I don't like the speed scroll. I remove it with disenchant. This walker is pretty bad position. I should probably pull it back. So I'm coming there. And right after he uses a lot of disenchants to remove Spirit Link, I use the protection scroll. And I think that's commendable, perhaps, if I can say so about myself, because that's going to cost some extra mana if he wants to remove that. So those towers are helping out on the recruits. I like my position in this fight. Although it seems like he has a little bit more units, but the protection scroll again helping out really a lot. I could even say that it was one of the crucial factors. Another thing about Spirit Walkers, you want to make them ghost form. Gonna make it a little bit harder for the opponent to kill them off. It will cost him one more action. He's gonna have to use something which can attack with magic damage, which is the Spirit Walker. That's the only thing that can kill off an ethereal Spirit Walker, which is in basically in a parallel dimension or something like that. So when it gets healed, it helps again to keep it alive, and later on when the cooldown is finished, I can morph him back again to another kind of walker which can attack again. So he ate 2 units, I ate 1. The towers are helping out here, 1 tower at least. And basically his urgent need to attack really helps me out here, because we're both 74 food now, which means I'm 1 unit ahead of where I was when we started. 74 still, making some new units here, making a Raider and a Grunt. This Raider has been dying since like forever. And now I saw a chance to kill his Blade Master, and I take the chance, but the heal wave comes in again, and he still has Big Bad Voodoo if he wanted to, so he's probably going to TP out right away, or use Heal Scroll. TP out. So I'm going to get some extra kills here as he gets out. Now I'm at 68 food, and he's at 68 as well, so really risky for him, but both at 68 food, so it's super equal, and I think that's one of the reasons also the crowd was going wild over this game. And you have to remember, this game is after the Pitlord Alchemist game, which I won in episode 1 of this grand finals best of 3 first set. He came from the loser bracket, I came from the winner bracket, and I pounced to take the chance to kill off his expansion with a town portal, of course. If I kill this, it's basically gonna be TP out, because I probably don't want to fight him, and then save this expansion, or TP home and make a last stand, as he does a last ditch effort. So he's gonna try to kill peons here. I decide to attack him. Kind of a funny decision, going for a little bit of a surround, because I know he can't last. He forgot to put Spirit Link on his Blade Master. You really want to do that. Put Spirit Link on your blade before you scout, because if you get caught by Dust of Appearance or you fall into the hands of your enemy, Spirit Link is going to help to keep you alive that much longer, and he would have been able to kill more peons, I guarantee you, and then heal up here. So he's out of money now, so everything he has now is going to be his army. That's it. He has 64 food, nope, well, a bunch of peons, and a heal scroll. And I'm at 72. So at this point, there is the danger for me to become complacent. I don't want to feel like 2 expansions advantage is going to lead me to victory, because he's full life right now, and I'm not. I can't attack him at the fountain. He's going to have his back towards the fountain. So probably I'm going to have to let him do whatever he wants, attack this expansion. And then while he's attacking the expansion, I will try to either heal up here at the fountain or start killing his base just to get a town portal. So he does not have a town portal. That means he can try to kill this, and then he has to go home. If he doesn't, he's going to lose by elimination. Another one of my well, infamous trademarks, I should say, trading base, but it's really more a tactical play. There's no reason to not trade base if that would lead you to victory, as opposed to doing like an honorable fight and losing a stupid fight. So this is my best chance of victory. This is his last buildings, and it becomes kind of funny right now. I have the choice to attack all his buildings, even if he's attacking me from behind, and try to kill all his buildings under his eyes and then win the game. But if he has a hidden building somewhere, which wasn't revealed to me, that would mean that I lose my entire army and my chance to win the game if I miscalculate. So the safe thing to do here is to kill as much as I can and then town portal out. He's speed scrolling home. There he is. I wouldn't have made it anyway, by the way. Just kill the burrow, kill the peon, and then TP out. Alright, so he still has my expansion to worry about over here. I'm making another one. Oh, sneaky me, but he sees it. But he doesn't want to do that. He just wants to fight, I guess.
Ready to work.
And I still have this one, so I'm trying to capitalize with economic advantage. But it gets scary here. I don't have TP. I try to rush for the heal fountain, but I'm out of position. No TP, no money for TP, so I could be canceling this, get TP, run home. Use Invul and Shadow, but then I'll be TPing again, possibly losing something, and then he could attack me in a minute. So I'm not sure what's going to happen now. We're both kind of equally at the fountain. I go for an instant invulnerability on Shadowhunter, because I don't want to lose it to Disenchant, Hex, Focus Fire combination with maybe 1 or 2 critical strikes, which should happen at the right time. So I choose safety. Don't want to mess around. That attempt of him killing my Shadow leads to a really good position here. My grunts are attacking his Raider some. He's getting some damage there. Try to finish them off. Now, he knows that there is probably no chance for him to win the game, except if he gets some hero kills. And all I really need to do is to keep my heroes alive. I have a huge army advantage. I have positional and hit point advantage. And money advantage. So the longer this goes on, the better. So at this point, I should just disenchant, heal him up, windwalk away to the bottom of the fight right here, and then reveal myself once again. There I disenchant, I windwalk, run away, but he has Dust of Appearance on me. So right now I need to instantly Spirit Link my blade again, or he could die. At this point, 1 critical strike will finish him off. So I need to use Heal Scroll with one of my heroes, or I need to disenchant and Heal Wave, but I think Heal Wave is still on cooldown. So I shouldn't be stingy now. I should just use the Heal Scroll, although it's meant for army saving and not for hero saving, but I need anything I can get right now. And if I'm doing what I think I'm doing, which is giving this heal potion to Blade, I'm really stupid, because you don't want to be like, you were lucky, you got a critical strike and you killed my hero. No. If there is a chance your hero is going to die by the next hit, if it is a critical strike, you need to take responsibility for that move and make sure that it doesn't happen. So heal yourself up. You take into account that there's a chance you get critical strike, and you don't complain about luck before. I mean, what would you rather have? Win the game because you played it safe and smart, or lose but you have the right to complain about luck? You know, envision the scenario. I know what I'd rather want. So please use something. And no, I gave mana pot instead of heal pot, and I didn't use any healing. So this was probably a really nervous moment. My hands were shaking, and I just did the wrong thing. And this becomes super dangerous, because without Blade, your damage output is extremely limited. So I don't know what I should do right now. He's going to be able to heal, eat units, still killing some units, but he eats 2 units. And I think suddenly, although I felt not like I was gonna win, but I felt pretty comfortable. Now suddenly I'm thinking, oh my god, 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 no, please, no, it's gonna go wrong. Suddenly I'm losing tons of units, and I'm not killing much anymore. Then, if my Shadowhunter dies too, it could be absolutely terrible. So I'm just gonna speed scroll away, and probably now I should try to get as many units out of this fight as possible. Or I should try to come back and lose everything. Let's see. Yeah. I should come back and lose everything. Oh, lucky. Okay, run. Ah, what am I doing? So this is some kind of choking moment. I should have run everything down, but instead I'm trying to keep fighting, and I don't know where's the sense in that. This is the way you lose games, which you should win. So I'm like healing and stuff, but there's nothing for me to kill anymore. I don't know why. Maybe I'm buying time for the money that I'm getting in. Soon I'll get money here. I'm still getting money here and getting money here, and buying time for my Blade Master to come back. Yeah, possible, but I'm gonna lose my Shadow now. So really, really bad decision. Now finally I'm realizing that I basically gave the game away. Lost my Shadow, so I have no heroes right now. He's probably gonna get level 7 soon. Oh, he is level 7 already. And I'm just running my units away. Gonna have to get my Blade Master back soon, and probably send a unit to the tavern to instantly revive my Shadow Hunter.
We're under attack.
And he's running in because he knows no hero means he can easily get extra free units. Shadow Hunter is back. Blade Master is back. Blade Master could almost die again, but no, it's fine. He has mana to win walk. He killed all the peons, and then he'll want to come and bolster his army right here. And let's see if he has pillage. No pillage. We neither of us have pillage. So he has what he has. There's no way for him to get more. Drink a sip of water. So, invisibility potion on my Shadow Hunter, because he smelled that my Shadow Hunter was coming back. And that's a dust of... No, that's not a dust of appearance. Okay, I have no mana on my Shadow, so I would like to get a clarity potion. As we head into the last stages of this replay. And at this point, time is really just my ally. I mean... getting extra peons here, I'm getting extra peons here even, and even if I lose something again I can just replace it quite easily. And there I go, I have a Blade Storm, I'm level 6, not the best Blade Storm, but at this point I just wanted to use all my skills before the game ends, because it's so nice to end on ultimates. Big Bad Voodoo, it's gonna make him focus my Shadow Hunter. And he does a Big Bad Voodoo too, so again, a super unique game. I mean, not many games in pro gaming history where both have Big Bad Voodoo. It's really cool. That's gonna be a dead Shadow Hunter probably. And now I knew that I won. And I was super happy. Called my mom right away. And he's just living out the last moments of his tournament life. So that means I won 2-0 without going to the loser brackets. Great moment.
Ready to ride. My life.
And that's the GG. Well, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for episode 3 of Grubby's WarCraft 3 commentaries. Until next time, bye bye.